Hello there. This is the way. Actually, wait. I think that's the way. Yeah, I got a couple of Black Series Star Wars figures here. Black Series 6-inch scale, you know. I've shown you these before on my channel, and I realized that it had been like almost a year now since I've actually shown any of my toys on my channel, and I've gotten so many Star Wars Black Series in that time. Now, featured in this picture are two of them. Now, this guy, he got his own video, actually, way back in the day, but I finally got a Mandalorian to go with him. Oh yeah, he's got the Beskar armor on, he's got the big long sonic tuning fork gun strapped to his back. He also came with a backpack, but I can't find a way that looks cool to put the backpack on with the cape and the gun and all that stuff, so it just kind of sits right there. And yeah, of course, fully posable, as every Star Wars Black Series figure is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy I got this Mandalorian. It didn't cost me a whole lot. I did have to wait a little bit to get him. Bought him from Amazon, of course, where I buy most of my Star Wars Black Series. Did get a really good deal on a bunch of other ones that I got secondhand from somebody. And I'm going to show you a whole bunch of you know, Amazon ones and private sale ones, and here we go. This party's over. Well, no, with Mace Windu, the party is just beginning. Now, of course, Mace Windu from, this is, I believe, his Attack of the Clones appearance, possibly Revenge of the Sith. I don't know, because he kind of looks the same in all three of the prequel movies. Doesn't appear to age very much, whereas Obi-Wan, this is his, whoops, sorry buddy, you're looking like you needed a beard trim there. Whereas this Obi-Wan, on the other hand, this is his Revenge of the Sith appearance. I kind of like this one better than the, certainly more than the Phantom Menace or the Attack of the Clones version. Yeah, he's got a little clip on his belt for his lightsaber there. I do have the blade stowed away somewhere. But right now I'm not going to pull out the lightsaber, I don't really care. I have the high ground. Then I got a Luke. I got a Luke X-Wing pilot. I mean, you can tell that this is Luke because he's got the lightsaber dangling from his belt. Well, rather suggestively. And he's got a pistol, and of course he's got the familiar Rebel Alliance logo on his helmet here. That is most definitely Luke Skywalker. I have a Wedge that looks almost exactly like this, except for his helmet's a little different and doesn't have a lightsaber. But yeah, it's got the standard X-Wing pilot uniform on. Although I think this is would have been an Empire Strikes Back version when he's fighting on Hoth in the Snowspeeder, because he has his lightsaber with him here. I never understood these straps. Like, what are these straps for? Like, is that so he can be picked up and loaded into his X-Wing easier? Is that supposed to keep him secure in place inside the spacecraft? Is it like a glorified seatbelt? Is there a parachute somewhere? I don't get it, Luke. What the hell? Then I got this bounty hunter. Well, who could this be? In disguise. Well, who is it? Someone who loves you. Yeah, I don't know. I like this figure. I felt it's like something that I should have, although I really want the Slave Leia instead. I guess because I'm a sexist pig. I don't know. But no, I like this version of Leia. I think it's pretty cool. I like that appearance in the movie. And, you know, her whole scene with the thermal detonator, which I didn't get a thermal detonator with this figure, but I did get it secondhand, so I don't know if the thermal detonator actually came with it or not. But she's got this big ass hockey stick, or I don't know what the heck that is. Looks like an ancient cell phone on a stick. Ooh, and then I got a new Greedo. Hey, what's going on, man? You just keep on trucking, Greedo. Now, this is actually the first Greedo that was put out for Star Wars Black Series, but I had the other one, the one that was modeled after his 4-inch classic Kenner figure, vintage figure, and I don't like that one as much, even though it did remind me of that original figure that I had back in the day. This one looks more like the movie, and I think that's cool. And very underrated character. You know, he wasn't meant to be on screen for a whole lot, and he didn't have much of a purpose in the overall Star Wars story, but hey, Greedo, what the heck, man? Just doing his job, or, you know, trying to get ahead. Simple man, alien, trying to make his way in the universe. Yeah, you gotta have respect for Greedo. Then I got another disguised character. Well, who could this one be? Situation normal, everything's fine here, we're all fine. How are you? Why, it's Han Solo. Of course it is. I already have this figure. This is a duplicate, but I need more Stormtroopers. So, there you go. Now I have 2 Stormtroopers. And they're both Han Solo underneath. Hey, what do you know? Hey, come on, I'm just a Stormtrooper, man. Nothing to see here. Whoops. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay, so it's all chaos now anyway, so we're just going to go and show you Dengar. Dengar adds to my Bounty Hunter collection, which I have now 4-LOM and Zuckuss. I also have Boba Fett, of course. I have an IG-88. And I guess Greedo kind of belongs sort of in that Bounty Hunter collection, because he is a Bounty Hunter, I think, right? Not a very good one, but he was there. And yeah, so Dengar, I don't know much about this guy's like backstory or anything, or why he wears like bandages all the time. I think maybe he's got some like hideous flesh-eating disease or something. I have no idea. But he's, you know, got all his camping gear with him, and a big-ass gun to bring down Wampas or whatever, and bring in the enemy at all cost. Yeah, go Dengar. I got a Death Trooper. I didn't like these guys in Rogue One because, I mean, they look okay, look kind of cool, but I didn't like them because you couldn't understand anything they were saying, and instead of sounding scary, it just sounded kind of stupid. And they weren't really that intimidating, they're just guys in black armor. But, man, I guess they're alright. I mean, I got this guy as a, you know, with a whole bunch of other figures, so I wasn't going to say no. And I didn't have him, so now I got him. And speaking of Rogue One, I got one of his buddies, I think. I mean, you know, they work for the same corporation, or empire, I suppose. I mean, they do radically different jobs, I think. This guy is out there to just basically assassinate people and kill people. He's a hired gun. This guy has a trade. I mean, well, he drives a tank. That takes a little bit of skill, and a little bit more training. Although this guy's really good at killing, this guy's really good at driving a tank. I always wished that a lot of these Star Wars Black Series figures came with removable helmets, like Han Solo. But, I mean, what kind of face are you going to put on under a Stormtrooper helmet? I don't know. You could, like, have crossed eyes or something like that. He could have, like, he could look like George Michael. I mean, or he could be any race, any species of alien or anything like that. But, you know, because there's a lot of Star Wars aliens that just have like different colored skin and stuff, and some of them have weird shit hanging off their faces. But I don't know, what do you guys got on under there? Yeah, what he said. So yeah, more Imperial forces. Now I just got a couple left here I'm going to show you today. I got Rey. This is the Force Awakens Rey, and she came with, let's get the camera on that guy, she came with BB-8, who I wanted more than I wanted Rey, actually, because I already had a Rey. I had a Last Jedi Rey that I think her outfit's a little better. This one is okay. I mean, this is the classic Rey look, right? And it kind of looks like the actress. Her hair's done well and everything, and I don't know, yeah, she's looks like in the movie. BB-8 is pretty cool. He's kind of heavy, and he's wobbly, like he's a ball, right? So he doesn't sit exactly perfect. Oh, that's the best that he's sat since I got him. Sort of like that, but I mean his head moves around and it throws it way out of bounds and he's leaning over, or you can throw it the other way and he's leaning over the other way. You just gotta play around and fiddle around with it quite a bit to get him to stand up straight like that. Alright, so we got Rey. Now she came in the package with BB-8, which is really funny because I guess the figure, I think I bought it probably on sale at like 20 bucks or something like that, but I paid like $16 for this guy. BB-8 was an accessory, and he came free with Rey. This guy cost me $16, and he came with tiny, tiny little accessories of his own. $16, man! I don't care how cute you are. BB-8 wins in that situation. Then I got one more for you. Gonna have to zoom out for this one. We got General Grievous. He's a lot shorter than I expected. Jedi slime. Now, he has this cool robe. He has all his lightsaber collection, you know, under his robe in little pockets, just like in the movie. They do have blades. I put them away, though, and I don't want to bring them out right now. But General Grievous, he's pretty poseable. And as a matter of fact, one thing that you can do with General Grievous is, of course, you can give him his forearm pose. So his hands like split apart here, and it splits into forearms, and you put all the lightsabers on there, and good times. I mean, General Grievous, I love General Grievous. I thought he was so cool in the movie. I thought he was kind of funny and a little stupid, but the scenes with him I thought were neat. Yeah, it was CGI madness and lots of shit going on and didn't make a lot of sense, but I don't know, I think he looks neat. He's a cool concept. He's barely any living tissue left in there, just his brain and his heart and all that junk under there. General Grievous is a deluxe figure, so General Grievous cost me a little bit more than all these other ones. He cost me about the same as what the Probe Droid actually cost me, which was, ooh, I'm not even going to say, but basically double what all the other figures were. And I think he's worth it. Like, I mean, he's even got his like chicken feet really, really well sculpted there. I don't know, I always thought those looked like chicken feet. And I think he looks pretty menacing. General Grievous is a great figure. A great character that sadly died way too early in his career. Well, I guess if I watched the Clone Wars, then I suppose I would get to see a little bit more of General Grievous. But I don't like the Clone Wars. Anyway, this big old pile, Star Wars Black Series. These guys are all going back up on the shelf and on display, but I thought I'd just pull them out here for you. And, you know, give you a taste of what I've been wasting my money on in the last couple years. Trying to decide which one is my favorite. I'm kind of leaning toward Mace Windu, actually. Because he's just a bad motherfucker. And it actually looks like Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know, and he's got the purple lightsaber, so I think Mace Windu wins this round. So until next time, Star Wars fans, have a good one, and may the Force be with you.